So today, this morning, we're gonna be trying to level up, well, making a pitch for some of our sap lines. So I got Marcus with me right here, and we're heading up into the woods. So like right here comes to our first booster. Wait a second, we got Andreas calling. Yes. Yes.
Can you grab my boots?
Your boots?
Yeah, they're before you walk in the house then.
Yeah, I'll turn around and grab those.
The black ones.
Alrighty.
I thought I had them on because I went and did second herd. I changed them.
Yep. We'll get them. Right, Marcus?
Okay.
We'll be back.
I hear you, Nana.
Alrighty, so we're
had to-
making a U-turn.
To get my Uncle Andreas's boots.
Yep.
Because he left them down at the house.
Alright, so we're back at the same spot. So right there is where the main 4 lines come in, and it splits off, and there's a set of doubles that run up the hill here, and then there's well, there's technically 4 lines here. One of them is an inch line, and 3 of them are 1.5-inch lines that keep running up further along. So we're kind of following these 3 main lines further up the hill, and that's what we're gonna fix. So Marcus, what do you want to say before we keep on going with this operation?
Like and subscribe, please.
Yeah, so if you like the videos, subscribe and like them.
We're regrading, but I think the hardest part of the process is,
You are
The 2x4s.
well, they're 2x3s, 2x3s.
Yes.
It's a bundle.
Alex, your son called your sister-in-law
A bundle.
We're just regrading out here, and we're in a tall spot. Marcus is bringing me the mini chainsaw because our posts are not tall enough.
Thank you, Marcus. I'll take it.
And then you got Avi and Marcus over here.
I cannot go over it.
They took one of our boards to cross the stream. We're in the swamp area, that's what we call it. Oh, Alex brought some taller boards.
Oh, then we might not have to do this here.
No,
Let's undo that.
I won't have to cut these. She found some.
Yep, there should be.
That'll make this nice.
Oh, that was
This spot right here, Alex, needs a tall one because these are the old ones. And you can see down there the woodpecker's been getting at it.
the woodpecker.
It has. Woodpecker and rotting.
I have 3 more.
Okay.
Gonna get them.
Woodpecker.
Yeah, and then we have
Mr. Woody,
a couple 100 feet more to go. We've already done, I don't know, like 200 feet so far. And they're going through with a laser leveling this out.
The right one.
I don't care. So I took the long one and I actually sledgehammered it into the ground, probably 2 feet, maybe a foot, not sure. With the post maul right here. I guess I used a post maul. And that's because it's a soft spot. That way it's at least farther in the ground. And it doesn't sink as much when it thaws and freezes and all that crap. This little saw hasn't started in a couple days.
Hopefully it's gas in it.
Oh, there's... Oh, I guess it helps if I turn it on. I didn't hit the on switch.
Takes 30 seconds to start a chainsaw.
If you turn the switch on, it helps. I gotta cut these because we're changing the road since I'm putting posts where we go across. It is what it is. Alex is on the move, trying to run her husband over. She'd be happy. So right here, they got the laser level right there. You can barely see it. And they're pretty much finding where level is and then going off the numbers and adjusting all three.
Good. Right there. We just want to keep a little bit of pitch. I don't think this is a about 400 feet, or yeah, it might be more. 600 feet.
I'll hold it
from that booster to that one in there, and I don't think we have 2 feet of pitch the whole way, so it's kind of a struggle always to keep these pipes empty. So we're trying our best that we can.
But we're getting there.
Yeah, that was off.
Go supervising.
Yeah, the middle one.
We just got back from lunch and I'm getting a phone call. Yep. Oh, and Christoph hung up.
Did he hang up?
He hung up on me. Oh no, he didn't. I just didn't answer.
I guess we can.
Okay.
I'll explain what we're doing here.
Hold on a second. Hello. We're done our phone call.
Right. So this right here is a CDL monitoring system. There we go. Big words.
There's the English.
Big words. So what this does is it allows us to know what the vacuum is at really any location in the woods. So I'm choosing it to put it on this booster right here. So what it does is there's a spot for the hose to connect into the booster.
We're off the pressure gauge.
And there's different models and styles other companies use. This one right here is solar powered, so you don't really have to go through and change the batteries every year. I want to say the last 5 years or so. I'm not exactly sure. It could be longer. But so what it does is you put these antennas on and they read from each other back to the main gateway. So it's just literally a network. You just have to make sure you're close enough to allow it to read to the next one. So the next one over is like 400 feet or so that way. So we want to aim it so the monitor has enough sun exposure, and you don't really want it on a big tree. That way it doesn't have to, the tree doesn't interfere as much with it as well. And you want to keep it high above the booster, that way no sap can really travel up towards it. So that's pretty much all of the restrictions that we're working with.
Yeah, so right now it's still thawing from the morning. It was pretty cold, so the whole system froze up. So that's why you hear gushing right now, because it's starting to thaw out finally, but it is coming along.
This right here, should have put this on first. Just to keep the antennas in place, just a little piece of steel. This way. Right there, and they clip in, so that way they don't go anywhere. So, where's that? Right there. I do need some silicone or some Teflon tape, not silicone. But I guess should I grab that right away?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yes.
You found all his stuff now.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Puts a 5/16 line into the sensor.
Okay, there's that.
The bottom, and then that line gets plumbed over to where our vacuum gauge is.
Yeah. Before I take that off. Yeah. Oh yeah.
There goes all the vacuum.
We're losing vacuum anyways.
There's no leaks in this wood.
I didn't think so, but there were. Okay. Someone got a knife?
I do.
Cutter, where'd you?
Cutter.
This is the last thing of the day.
Yeah, I just gotta hook it up now.
Made that line kind of tight. All that is a air fitting
It is.
that we use in the shop.
But it works.
If it works, it's not stupid.
And I need this.
Now he just
Take that away.
goes into his phone.
Yeah, so you just run a scanner. Scans the. Alright, now we need to name it. Booster.
He'll name it something.
Booster coming out of ground. That seems a little long.
He'll come back when he thinks of the
Booster
name.
3. And then I have to confirm it to which station it goes to. They're all the main stations. Then it has GPS, so you use current position, so it'll show you where it is, and then you just save. And then if you go to your vacuums, right now it says unknown because it needs to
Can
read,
you read the thing?
which I should probably turn it on.
That would help. All right, Alex, that would help.
But you got those days where you like.
I couldn't get a chainsaw started earlier because I
There we
forgot.
go.
I forgot
So
to
now-
turn the fuel switch on.
It still normally takes a few minutes for it to read. So hopefully when I look at it in 10 minutes, it'll tell me what the vacuum is here.
Yeah, it's gonna say it's 29 and a half.
False reading. False reading.
No, you guys gotta believe it's 29 and a half, boys.
Yeah, we're getting content.
I thought it was like an Instagram thing. But...
No, anyways, we're out here checking for leaks.
Yep.
And if Ferdy wasn't in the sunlight.
I don't think I'm the problem. The tree's the problem, bud.
Okay, well maybe. Can you see it? See those bubbles?
You can hear it too, actually.
Yeah. Well, there is a.
I think it's a squirrel bite.
Well, there's a squirrel bite right there, and there's like a mark right there for some reason. Anyways, normally you see it right here, but it's too. Oh no, there's some sunlight. You always see bubbles flying, and that's how you know there's a leak on the lateral. And we literally just walk the whole lines, checking them. And well, we found like 5 so far today.
Yeah. Alex found a big one up there, but we haven't got that far yet. So yeah, we're just putting one of the green ones on. Got the plug on one side. That way we're gonna.
We used
plug
this
it
is
off.
when we first started doing it. It had these ends, and we switched to this.
Yep. So. Yeah. You want to plug it off that way?
There's not enough pipe this time. I can only pinch it
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So we don't lose all the sap in the line, so we know if we fix the leak instantly, because otherwise it'll suck the line dry and then you gotta wait for it to fill.
Okay.
But me and Ferdy are walking separate lines, but
I just came down to help.
to show what the leak's like. I keep forgetting to record all of them, so I finally did.
Okay.
And now you let go. That doesn't have air come out of it anymore.
It's plugged off. And there shouldn't be any. It should just be. Yeah, see how it's full of sap now? That's what you want to see.
You shouldn't be able to see the sap moving really. It should barely be creeping. Otherwise, if it's moving at any sort of
Well, if it's a full,
speed.
yeah, you want a full pipe, but you don't want the air to be going in between. So,
That's basically fixing the leak. And that's what we've been doing all day.